Hi everyone, welcome to 30 Something Beauty. I am Cassandra Thompson, your 30 something beauty loving normal gal here on YouTube making videos for other 30 somethings. So welcome. I need to get my hands in frame more. I'm not good at this. So today we are talking beauty brand superstars. This is a tag that was created by Stephanie Marie, and I actually first saw it on Mandy Davis MUA's channel, and I will link to both of their videos in the description. But essentially Stephanie started it, and it's what are those superstar products of the brands you love that you would tell people to try to get started on that brand. So her thought process was, oh, there are brands that I'd really love to try, but I don't know where to start. Like, what product should I start with that's the one that's like the best, or that people think that's the one? Does that make sense? Like where you should start with that product, or if you want to try it, what's the thing you should try? Because every brand has those products that are like hit or miss, and if you try the wrong thing, you might think, ugh, everything from that brand, blah. It's like, no, you just chose like that one product they don't make well. So what are those things you would suggest to people to start off? So I saw Mandy's first, and then I went and watched Stephanie's, and I'm gonna go down the rabbit trail and watch everyone else's, because hopefully it'll help me kind of break out of my shell and try some other brands too, because then I feel like I know where to start. It's a super long intro. So I have chosen 3 brands to talk about and give those superstar products. And there are plenty of others I could do, but I wanted to try and do some that I haven't seen done as much, or at least some different items from people. So starting off, I gotta reach over and get it. Let's talk Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation is super impressive. I love this foundation. It's one of my favorites. It is $35, which from a high-end brand is not terrible for a foundation, and it goes on some of those like Ulta sales or 21 Days of Beauty every now and then, so it's a great time to stock up. But it's a performance wear liquid foundation. You get a ton. This bottle lasts forever. Go into a Bare Minerals store and get tested for your right color. If you don't remember, I did a video review of this. I'll link it above, but I'll put a card above and link it below. But this I only got because I was invited through influencer to an in-store event, and loved it when they put it on me so much that it was like, crap, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I went just to get like the swag bag, and then ended up really liking this. So this is great. And I think people know Bare Minerals, but know it more for the powder foundations and then go, this didn't work on me. I think a lot of us think that like gets in fine lines and it looks cakey. So I know for me, for a while, it turned me away from them as a brand altogether. And then I tried that and went, oh my gosh, no, this is what everybody needs. So I love that. The other thing I love, and while I only have a small size right now, I would go buy this in a full size, is their Gen Mattes. If you watched, or their Gen Nudes, and this is a matte liquid lip, their matte liquid lips are very comfortable. Not everyone's are. But I love this, and this is in Swag. It has kind of like a vanilla-y cookie dough flavor too. So, you know, that doesn't hurt. But I would try one of their Gen Nudes. The glossies are great too. So glossy or matte, you can't go wrong, but the Gen Nudes are always just great everyday wear colors. So I would start and look at Bare Minerals lips. All right, next 2. We're gonna talk Laura Mercier. One product I think everyone should try, and this is gonna be no shock because it's talked about all over YouTube, and then hold on, because the other one isn't talked about all the time, is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. If you want to try Laura Mercier, I say try this just because this is like the one everyone talks about, and it is amazing, but you can also get it in this mini size, and this will last you a really long time and give you a good trial run to see if you really love it. But I love Laura Mercier. There was a time in my life where I was very brand centric to Laura Mercier, had nothing else in my collection. So this is great. The one that isn't talked about all the time, and I have talked about it on my channel before, is the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage. This is an Allure Best of Beauty like all-star. Like it's won so many times that it's now in a different category. I don't even think it can win anymore, but it's 2 colors. You can use your finger or you use a very, I recommend buying their concealer brush, but the way you do it is you're gonna take some of the one color and blend it on your hand with the other color and warm it up on your skin before putting it on your face, because it's creamy, but it stays pretty hard. It seems dry at first. It has to be warmed up. It's $35. It's not cheap, but it will last you forever. And this is great concealer for like blemishes, skin imperfections. I would use this very lightly under eye. It's pretty thick. But great for skin imperfections. If you're looking for something for that, this is where I tell everyone to start. I would suggest, if you don't see a video about it or like need more instruction than what I just said about how to figure out how much color of each to put on your hand and put it on your face, buy it at Nordstrom where someone can show you how to use it. Because the girls there know, so they can demo it. But I love this. I don't know why it's not talked about on YouTube, because it's one of my favorites. If you've watched my videos, you know I love NYX. I love NYX. And I could have chosen a lot of products of where to start with NYX, but we all know there's one in particular I just have to talk about, and that is the NYX Avant Pop Nouveau Chic palette. If you want something from NYX to see what good eyeshadows from NYX are, this is your palette. Some people here and there did talk about it on YouTube and went, oh my gosh, I'm really impressed. Like I think Laura Lee used it one day. Rach Loves, I think, used it one day. The Avant Pop and the Perfect Filter palettes give really good payoff. NYX eyeshadow palettes are real hit and miss, but this is the one that I highly, highly recommend. And it's such a great mix of like wearable colors and a little bit more like playful fun, but still in a wearable way, that I'm just obsessed. This is my Ride or Die palette. It's in that video. That I love this. So start here. Also, it's super affordable. This is $16. That's crazy. Then I would say try NYX Lip Products. So I'm gonna recommend 2. One is the Turned Up lipsticks. This is a super dark, I can barely say it, super dark vampy one. My favorite lipstick ever is a Turned Up, but I don't have any right here. They're all in multiple purses because I have more than one. But I've used it in a bunch of videos. I believe it's in my Ride or Die too. But these are very affordable, very creamy. So you could buy a couple and play around and you would not be breaking the bank, but they're great. The other one I love is the NYX Lip Lingeries. These are super creamy, they're matte. They are going to dry down and you're going to feel them, but I love the colors on these. I bought a 3-pack at Christmas and this is the most nude of them. The other has a little bit more of like a violet or pink tone to it. But this one is satin ribbon. It dries down pretty matte. I like using it because it's gonna stay on, and then I put a gloss on top of it. So I use a Buxom gloss or a Sephora gloss, which I love those too, on top, but then I know this is at least gonna last through the day, and it's just a great place to begin on that. But just know this, you are gonna feel its dryness, but the color payoff is great for how much you're spending. It's just an amazing product. So, I could go on. I'm like looking at all the makeup. I could go on about a bunch of other brands. I mean, guys, did you notice? I didn't even talk about Too Faced because where to begin? Also, a lot of other people did use Too Faced, so go watch their videos to see where to start. But that is it. Let me know if you liked this video. Did you watch any of the others? And let me know in the comments. What brand? Choose a brand. Oh my gosh, why can't I talk today? Choose a brand and let me know what are the 2 starting products you would use for that brand. Please feel free to tag other people. And that's it for today. Thanks to Stephanie Marie for coming up with this tag. It was a fun kind of project to think about. And thanks to Mandy Davis for doing it. So I saw it. I don't know why I didn't see Stephanie's first, but yeah, saw Mandy's first. So with that rambling done, be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, share it with your friends, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and right now you should be getting suggestions of other videos I think you'd like, so please keep watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!